All right. What is up, everybody? It is Wednesday. You know what that means. It's Dark Truth Podcast. I'm your host, Shady J. Johnny will not be able to join us this evening as of right now. He said he was getting breast reduction surgery, which is shocking because he's got a nice pair. Anyway, this week on the show, I have Robert Yang, also known as Tint Star Bob. You might have met him at Film Fest. Really cool dude. Seen him on TikTok a little bit before Film Fest. I was like, I like this guy. I might have to talk with him sometime. Then seeing him go to Film Fest, and I saw him record some videos with some people for 44 Tools, and he worked with another company. We'll get into all that later. But I really wanted to have him on after I saw that he was announced for one thing and then another thing, and we'll get into that too. But I hope everybody's been having a great day so far. It's been a little slow today. Didn't have any appointments, but I did schedule 2 consultations for some flat glass jobs, one being a full house, one being a commercial building. And then tomorrow I've got 2 appointments, I think. Yeah, 2 appointments. Hope everybody's staying busy, staying cool, because it is fucking hot. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Sorry about that. I looked back there and totally forgot that I didn't turn that on. I like having it on. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess we could just go ahead and bring our guest on if he's ready. Hold on. I think he's ready. Looks ready. Ready than he ever be, huh? All right. Shady, cue the intro. And here's our guest, Mr. Robert Yang. Yeah, the crowd goes wild. What's up, bro?
What's up, Jay?
Oh, just another day in paradise, they say. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Good. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you being on, dude. I love your setup. I meant to tell you that pre-show, but dude, I love the kicks in the background. The old school fucking DJ equipment on the wall, man. Very clean,
Nice.
very simple. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a sneaker lover. People that know me, if you really actually do know me, you know me. I'm sneakerhead.
You just always getting the new sneaks, or you like the old schools? Like, what do you like, the newer things or the older things?
I'm all over the place. Yeah, I like new shit, old shit, but I've been into sneakers since I was a kid. Since I was like, I want to say fifth grade. So what are you like? I think you're like 11 in fifth grade.
Something like that.
Yeah. So
yeah, because my daughter's going into 5th grade and she's 11, so yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Or is she going into 6th? I don't know. Don't quote me. I never know these things.
Yeah, you're talking about like 37 years of being into sneakers. So I was just something I really liked, and even as a kid, still even at my age now, just really into them. So yeah,
they say that you can tell a lot about a person by the shoes they wear.
I think so. But then they also say you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
Exactly. So see, I love that because I'm all about like euphemisms like that and like little catchphrases. And then when they clash, I'm like, well,
those two
to
are the
each their own.
Those two are the perfect. Those two are the perfect ones to go against each other.
Right.
Judge a book. Never judge a book by its cover, and you can judge a man by his shoes. You know.
Well, man, let's start this off with a little bit of who, what, when, where, why. What's your name? Where you from? All that good stuff.
Cool. Absolutely. Yeah. Like you said in the intro, my name is Rob. On online, you might see it as Tint Star Bob. But no, my name's Rob. Government name, Rob. Been called Rob my whole life. Everyone that knows me is Rob. I just wanted to flip it up one day and just I wanted to create a name, and I thought Tint Star Bob was a little bit too close to just normal.
Right.
So I said, let's flip it up. Let's do Bob. You know what I mean? So Bob it is, and here I am. You know what I mean? So
Is it the alter ego, or is it the online presence? Which one is it? I gotta know.
I guess it's both. You know, I guess I wanted to create a little something. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna put himself fully out there. So my stuff
Okay.
is gonna be like tint related, DJ related, sneakers, cars, that kind of stuff. I like to
Nice.
keep my real personal life private. You know what I mean? Keep that
I
to
feel you.
myself.
Yeah.
And as it probably should be, honestly. You know,
You think so?
I think so. I think that's how I feel. I have a lot of like family and personal stuff, and like we have great times and great memories, but you're not really gonna see those on Instagram or Facebook.
Gotcha.
They're on my camera roll, you
Right.
know, or at least they're in my head.
See, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm more of a I don't do a lot of the focusing on what I do. I like to focus on the who I am and what makes me. And a lot of my stuff is like super deep, like vulnerability posts and shit. Like you could say that Facebook is kind of like my diary in a
Okay.
way. And I
Yeah.
just kind of say what I say. And some people like, like not saying that it's bad to disagree, but like some people disagree with putting like, man, feeling a little down today. Might need a little
Hmm.
pick me up, stuff like that. And I don't
Yeah.
usually say that. I'll usually say like some deep fucking thought process about something and then,
Ain't nothing
move
wrong
on
with
from it.
that.
But
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Different strokes for different folks, you know.
exactly, man.
That's all it
Exactly.
is. That's all it is. You know, but yeah, that's kind of like where I like to keep it from a comfortability standpoint.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it, man.
Yeah. But yeah, what else can I tell you?
Where you from?
Originally New York. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I knew that already. Like I feel like I already knew that. You might have said it before.
Yeah, so a lot of people will hear New York and they think I'm from New York City. I'm New York City adjacent, a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of good times, good memories in New York City, but I'm from a place called upstate New York.
Gotcha.
Right. So that's to be exact, just it's north of New York City, right?
Right.
And been there for about 40 years. I just moved I live in Texas now. That's where I'm at right now. And I spent the last 7 years in Dallas.
Dallas, like I think you said the north side and
North side.
what Johnny
Yeah.
referred to as the
Yeah.
money side.
Yeah. I'm North Dallas exactly. Prosper Salina area to be exact. So if anyone's tuning in and they're from the DFW, they're gonna probably know about that area. So
Love it.
shout out to all my DFW peeps. But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
I've got a couple people in the chat right now. Bill Straits with Strategic Tent, Jay Peters.
Hey,
Jay Peters, you probably know him as Squatch.
Squatch. I was just talking to him.
Squatch is the best, man. I love him. He's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite people, like ever. Like he's one because me and him are really a lot alike. And so like I just vibe with people that I'm a lot alike. You know what I mean? Like some people gravitate towards people that are complete opposites.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm like, yo, birds of a feather. You know what I mean? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hang out.
I haven't got a chance to talk to Jay or meet him really like personally one-on-one, but I will. He seems cool.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were a DJ.
That's right.
How long were you a DJ for? And really what got you into DJing?
Okay.
I gotta know this.
I was a DJ for, let's call it like 20 to 25 years, somewhere in there, right? What got me into DJing was I'm a hip hop rap fanatic. I love rap music.
Yes.
I'm from the 90s. So I grew up in the what a lot of us would consider the golden era of hip hop.
Right, like from the you said like right from the start of the 90s is when you got into music.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a 90s kid. So
I love it.
I'm a 90s kid through and through. I think the 90s was the best decade.
Agreed.
I could argue till I'm blue in the face. But um, yeah, rap fanatic, just really into hip hop. And when it came time to it, I knew, I would see the ads in the back of the magazines back in the day for turntables, and I just knew.
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta get some turntables. So
I love that.
finally got a pair. Their stuff was really expensive back then, so you couldn't
Yeah.
just, you have to figure a way to get it. All right, whether it was saving or what. So I finally was able to afford a pair of turntables, and that was the start of it. Um, I started off as a scratch DJ.
What's that mean?
So
Like,
so that means like
like that kind of
yeah,
shit. I
yeah,
love it.
like DJ battles, scratching, DJ
Oh hell
tricks.
yeah.
Yeah, like real technical stuff where you're really using your hands and your fingers. So I'm a scratch DJ here. I'll turn this around real quick.
Yeah, let's see it.
Like DJ setup over there.
I love it.
It's a little bit of a mess in here, but
Dogfight.
and we got a crazy dog. Let me get rid of
Mad.
this dog real quick.
That
Hold
dog
on.
mad as hell. Oh,
Hold on
love
one
it.
second. Hold on. All right, that's my little Frenchie. I was gonna pick her up, but she's going nuts.
Yeah, you don't want to pick up a Frenchie when they're mad, dude. There's no
Nah,
good
she
end.
just saw a dog going by and she goes nuts. But I
Oh, that's
I locked her out right now. But yeah, it was I got into DJing as a scratch DJ primarily, like a battle DJ, tricks, body tricks, scratching, all kinds of technical stuff. And then it came time to grow up and get a job, and
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do with my life.
So you
And then-
didn't make very good money DJing back in the day, like with the battles and stuff, or did they do any
No,
cash
that was all-
prizes, or it was all just respect and shit?
The craziest
For the
thing
love of
was the craziest thing was I did that for the love.
I love that, dude.
I never did DJing for money.
Same.
You know what I mean?
I love that. I love, like, I'm the same way. Like when you're passionate about something, the money doesn't matter, man.
Yeah, it wasn't about the
matter.
money. But then the funny thing is, I figured out later, I was like, wait a second. I started getting to the age, I think I was probably 20, I want to say 22, no, about 23 or 24, shit start getting real, right? Where you're like, hey, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was a question.
You have that that quarter life crisis where you're like, where's my direction? What am I doing with myself?
What am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
Yeah,
and,
dude. Everybody's been there. I love
it. We've all been there, and I certainly was there. And I didn't realize, it just never dawned on me that, hey, I got DJ equipment. I know how to play songs and records, and I know how to rock.
Right.
People are gonna pay you to do this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna DJ for money. I was DJing in my basement. I was DJing at my mom's house. I was DJing at my friend's house.
Right.
I was just DJing a DJ.
Right.
But now I'm like, wait a second, I can make money doing this. That's it. It's over. And that was it. And I was like, this is the best job ever. I get to DJ. I'm out at night. You're young. All your friends are out, and their friends are out. You're playing songs that you like, music that you like.
Seeing everybody enjoy it and shit, just
seeing
vibing.
everybody, getting the satisfaction from doing a good job, rocking the crowd, rocking the party. The intention's not bad too if you like that,
Right.
And I was like, that's it. This is what I'm doing. So I stayed in that lane forever. I stayed in that lane from my 20s all the way to about mid 30s. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, man. So probably around my age, you were like, okay, well, I think I'm done with this now. Was it like you were like just burnt out on it, or you just lost the passion for it, or the music wasn't as good anymore? Like, what?
You know what? You hit the nail on the head with that last one. As I was starting to get to around where you're at in age-wise, I realized that I didn't love the music that I was playing as much, because you're playing 20-year-old music, but you're a 30-year-old.
Yeah.
So you're not like, I'm not connected to this music. And then it started becoming a little bit more of a job. And then your friends stopped going out.
Yeah, and then you're like, man, this ain't as fun as it used to be.
No. But before that actually fully happened, this is where Tint Star and window tinting comes in. This is when I bought. That's the story of Tintstar. I bought a shop and it was called Tint Star.
So you bought Tint Star.
Yes, yeah,
That's
I bought.
awesome.
Tint Star was a tint shop in Albany, New York, and I had taken my DJ money and I had saved it up, and I bought Tint Star. Um, and that was the beginning of it all. So like, it was a perfect transition from like trying to figure out where I was going with the DJing and transitioning to now I'm in this world of like automotive tint and shop life and also money coming in from that side too. So things really started to change uh for me in like 2014.
Did you know how to tint before you bought the company?
So that's a funny story. I didn't know anything.
I love that. What made okay? So what? I have a variety of questions now. So what did you see, and how did you come about finding it to buy it, and what did like piqued your interest initially?
Okay, so yeah, I got to give a shout out to the old owner. The old owner, his name was Dan Lanfear. Shout out to him. He created Tintstar. He came up with the name. He actually came up with the logo, which I didn't change at all.
I love that.
The logo was phenomenal. He crushed it. Very talented guy. Um, what was the question again? Where am I going? I forgot.
What piqued your interest
Oh,
in getting
so
the
I
tint
knew
shop in
I
like
knew him because we're from a small city where we all kind of know each other. So I knew of him. He knew of me. We had some mutual friends. I was a DJ, so I had nothing better to do than wake up late, grab a cup of coffee, hit the bank, hit the gym,
oh
run some.
you live the nightlife for real then, bro. You rolling out of bed like 10 o'clock, 10:30, 12. Sometimes you're just like, man, the day's starting.
I woke up at 12 every day.
Right. I was about to say probably noon. Like,
Yeah. So I'd go to the gym, I'd walk my dogs. I was just chilling. So
right.
I had a lot of free time on my hands. At the time I had a lowered Lexus GS 300 first generation,
Okay.
slammed silver flake paint, wheels,
Love
body
it.
kit. It was it was pretty sick. I love that. I love that car. I miss that car. But I would cruise around, running errands and just I ain't got shit to do. And I would stop by the tint shop because I knew this guy that worked there. His name was Demetrio. And so I just pop in to say what's up, and then I would leave. And eventually it caught wind of like, hey, like, he's trying to sell Tint Star. He's trying to like be done with this and he wants to change things up and he wants to, he's done. So he wants to sell it. And that's when I that's when I caught wind and I got interested. And what I ended up doing, because I had all that free time, is I went to Tint Star for about 2 months every day with a pad and pen. I started asking questions: how many cars? What's a roll cost? How many cars can you do in a roll? All those questions that you do. And then I eventually decided I was going to buy it, so I bought it, still not knowing how to tint for shit. You know what I
But
mean?
they had an installer already, right?
They had one installer. Yeah, they had one installer, and they had a guy like working the front. Yeah. Let me mention everybody too.
Yeah.
The installer's name was Mike, and the guy working the front was Dex, and they're both really good dudes, and they're all part of the history, my history, and kind of why we're talking here today. But
Right. I love that. I
yeah,
think the same way, by the way. Like all the shit that's ever happened leads to this. So
yeah,
I
they're
like that.
everybody's a piece to the ultimate destination is like literally where we're sitting and standing today. So um that's it. Yeah, bought Tin Star, and then I figured out. I learned sooner than later. As you all can imagine, anyone listening, and you too, Jay, is that when you buy a tint shop, you gotta understand how to tint. At least,
I agree. A lot of people don't think so. There's like this whole man, a business is a business. It's like, yeah, but if you don't know the process or the way that it's supposed to go for an installer, then I don't think you really know how to run a tent shop. Like you can when it comes to like the financials and everything, but like the shop atmosphere, understanding the struggles of the installers versus like just being like, dude, it's a car, just tint it. Like, if they don't know
Right.
the difficulty of a car, or like they don't know the inner workings of how the process goes, and
Hmm.
there's these common issues going on, like it's hard for you to quality control for one, and for two, teach them how to get better to where they don't have that issue, right? So I think you're right. Like knowing how to tint and owning a tent shop, they go hand in hand. Like you have to know how to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, I figured that out sooner than later, and I was honestly nervous because it seemed like it was hard. Like looking back, I'm trying to picture myself as a young, just putting myself back then. It seemed like it was hard, and in my head, I'm like, "Fuck, man! Like, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can do this. This seems like it's like a
Yeah,
thing." And I think I was fighting it, man. To be honest, I was like, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something else, but like maybe I won't be the guy doing like the tint." And I learned, I the biggest thing about it was you walk around your own tint shop and everybody knows you don't know how to tint.
oh, dude, and that's the worst. Like, people are snickering behind your back.
So if you
They're like,
say
man, he don't know what he's talking about, bro. Like,
so if you say anything, it's immediately like
whatever, man.
he don't know a damn thing. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, screw this. I'm gonna learn how to tint.
Yeah,
I'm gonna figure out how to tint. And so that's probably a year into it, maybe a year and a half. It's hard to remember exactly, but it took a little while for me to be like, you know what? Let me put the gloves on.
yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna tint. So I
So
figured
during
out
this time, did you hire any more installers, or did you just have the ones that were already there?
the ones that are already there. The one installer that was there, he didn't last long, but um, I ended up hiring guys that didn't know how to tint, and then we would practice tinting at the shop, and we would learn how to tint at the shop.
Yeah,
And I was still kind of banking on those guys to be like, the installers basically. I was still kind of reluctant. Like I said, I didn't jump into tinting like immediately. I fought it. I fought it for like at least a year until there's no denying it. I was like, I had to do it. So even with new guys that I hired, they weren't tinners. So we would buy rolls and we would practice and on their own cars, and they would just tint their own cars all day. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
Did y'all have any resources for learning how to tint then, or like were
no,
you watching
because
YouTube videos, or like this was in 14, right?
this is in 14.
Yeah, there was.
So
It wasn't even starting. Like there was still like Tent Dude. I don't know if you ever fucked with Tent Dude, but I didn't. But it was like a forum back in the day, like a website that everybody went to, and it was like a chat room basically. I can't really describe it very well because I wasn't a part of it. If Johnny does make it, I'll have him describe it. I think he was a part of it. But it's basically like a big Facebook group for tenors, but it's just a website. Um, so you just trial and error, just slapping on shit and figuring it out.
well, okay, so yes and no. There wasn't a lot of resources back then. I am familiar with Tint Tube. I didn't use it. I guess there was maybe a tiny bit of YouTube, but nobody back then, not me especially, I wasn't utilizing YouTube like that.
Right.
So the information was secretive. It was still very underground. Tinting was still very below
Like black
this.
market.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. It was a secret society,
it
which
was
is
a
kind of
shady business, bro.
literally. And so it's kind of cool if you think about it that way. But it's funny. I did find a tin school. Okay, and I flew out to San Diego to take a school
Okay.
at, I think it was called like windowtinting.com or something like that. Window tint
Yeah.
school, something like that, right? I know the guy's name was Rob. It was a good experience. I took a 5-day class. We hand cut and tinted our asses off on a Corolla. Um, even tried a Volkswagen, I think Beetle door. He had one hanging or something, or maybe it was a back windshield. But anyway, took the class, and you know how it goes. You take the class, and that's just the beginning. You still got miles and miles and ways to go, right? So
Right.
that was what I did. I took the class, and I came back, brought it back to New York, and I still didn't know how to tint. You know what I mean? I just wasn't a fast learner in that regard. So I did take the class, But I think just being around the tint shop, being the owner, watching everyone else try to tint, and just like doing a lot of visual learning for maybe like a year, I think I learned a lot that way. And then once you put your hands on the hard card and you start rocking and rolling, then
Right.
that's when you really start learning. So, and then once I figured out how to tint, then I was able to really progress the business itself and
I
grow
got
it.
you.
Yeah.
So I do have a quick question from the old Chat GPT, like I was telling you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so about that moment, it's actually got a thing that we talked about. Those moments when you were like, is this really going to work out? What kept you focused on not giving up? Was it just your inability to want to quit, or was it like was there any inspiration, like family or, any of that kind of thing keeping you driven to get it done? Or oh, we got Johnny here. Hold on, let me bring him in real quick. Whoop-a-chow!
Hey.
Bro, man, that traffic to the podcast studio was fucking horrible, dude.
Right?
I was catching up. I was listening to you guys. I didn't want to interrupt, but go ahead. Finish your saying, Shady.
I was just asking him, so whenever you were having those times where you were doubting keeping the tent shop in the beginning with all the practice and the not trying to figure it out and going to the school, was there a moment or something that was like, I have to keep doing this? Like there's no quit in you, or like,
Yeah.
something like that,
I,
or
I'm pretty stubborn. I'm not a big quitter kind of guy. So quitting wasn't really, not to sound cliche or nothing, but it really wasn't an option.
right.
I think it was just the frustration of honestly walking around a tint shop, being the owner, and not knowing how to tint, and realizing that everything I said was dog shit,
Yeah.
absolute dog shit, and it
You're like, I
meant
need some credibility around
I
this
need some
motherfucker.
credibility here, folks. I need some credibility. So I was like, fuck this. Excuse my language.
No,
I
you're
gotta
good, bro.
learn. I gotta learn how to tint, man. That's it. I gotta learn how to tint. So then when I speak, then it actually carries at least a little bit of weight. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that was my journey, man. Tint shop owner before I was a tinter.
This is probably the first person I've talked to on the show that's done it that way, honestly, that never knew how to tint. But I mean, there's been people that have started their own business,
Now
like started their own business, not bought a business.
He's the example that
That's
he
crazy.
came before the egg. The chicken came before the egg. Now
Yeah,
we know
dude, the chicken came before the egg.
answers it. See, we learned
I think it says,
the dark truth.
I think it says a few things. It says, I'm dumb. Okay. Because you bought a tint shop and you don't know how to tint at all. And I got balls. I'm risky and I like to gamble. So that combo, we got lucky. It worked out. It worked out because I said, let's buy a tint shop. You know what I mean? Not having any idea. And I wasn't even good with cars. You know what I mean? I wasn't necessarily
A car
really,
guy.
I wasn't a hands-on guy though. I was into cars for sure, but I wasn't a
Right.
wrencher. I wasn't a wrencher. So, yeah, I'm a lot better at that these days. But still, yeah, that's really what it was. It was just taking a risk, like just saying, "Hey, let's buy a tin shop." No idea about anything. Just let's buy a tin shop, and then figuring it out from there. So maybe you can call that luck. You can call that balls. You can call that probably stupidity.
I mean, it can be multiple things at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill brings up a great point in the comments, which I can bring those up here in a minute if y'all want. I just don't, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to arrange it on the screen. But he said that you always seemed intrigued with everything you're looking into. And you ask so many questions, and he thinks that's remarkable. Like, because I'm not very curious a lot of the times. I try to figure it out, but I don't ask a lot of questions. Like I'll look into it on my own, but I won't like basically grill somebody to figure out what's going on here. How's this work? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I think it's remarkable too. Like I've seen it in a lot of your reaction or like your critique videos you've been doing lately on TikTok, where you'll have somebody like you had one with you just did one about Ronald's method of removing the back glass on an old tint job by putting the film on and all that.
Yeah.
I love Ronald, by the way. He's awesome, dude. The Hawaii, what does Carlos call him? The Hawaiian what? The pride of Hawaii, I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
The pride of Hawaii.
Yeah.
And he's a phenomenal installer. And like seeing how you look into other people's techniques, and that one with the scraper and all the shit in the background, dude. I saw so many things when I went back and watched it. Like all the tires over here. Was it tires? Like
Dude,
there
it
was
looked
tires, and then there's other shit, and it looked like a merchant shop too. Like
It looked like Street Fighter in the back.
it really did, bro. Now that you say that, it looks like the background for Street Fighter.
Yeah, it looked like it could have been
so
Street
funny.
Fighter right there.
Like somebody's
Hey,
about
I
to
have a
start kicking
question.
the shit out of a car, dude.
I have a question. I don't know
What's
if you
up?
guys talked about it, but what was your first car, bro?
Oh, my first car ever?
By yourself?
First car
like
ever?
you tint.
Oh,
I'm talking about your first car you tinted.
yeah. Okay. Well, probably the car that I tinted in tint school in San Diego, a Corolla. Yeah.
Corolla. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
outside of your school, like that's when when the seed gets planted. But you open up your tint shop. Well, you bought the tint shop.
Yeah.
First car pulls in. How many installers you got? Paint the picture. What do you got? How many? You?
Oh,
you
okay.
just installed?
So at the time when let's see, I had probably 2.5, 3 installers and guys that all learned in my shop. That's the thing. I'm sitting back and I'm watching everyone else learn how to tint at my shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going from this is before the plotter. So we were all hand cut at that time. So I'm literally watching guys work at my shop, learning how to tint, and just kind of like just figure it out. And I think it was just me being like, I guess maybe a little bit looking back, probably nervous or scared to like try it. Like, hey, I don't know if I could do that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I don't really remember the first car, but I want to say it was like a Camry or something.
Dude, I don't remember my first car either. I think it might have been an Altima or something. Like I just don't remember.
But you guys are just taking me back. Yeah.
That's what we tend to
92
do.
Grand Prix, man.
Ooh, that's tough.
That's a great one to start on.
Yeah.
That, and then I learned you're not supposed to use the green.
Wait, hold on a second. You're saying Grand. You're saying
Grand Prix.
You're saying Grand Prix. Grand Prix.
Yeah, Grand Prix. Grand Prix. Tomato. Yeah.
Tomato. He said.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah. So I remember.
You'll learn that Johnny uses different words.
Oh yeah. I make up my own words, bro. The way it sounds like.
He will.
What did I say in the text message? Reduction, but I was supposed to say reduction.
Something like that.
Yeah. But anyway.
Bladisms.
So I learned you couldn't use the green sponge because I remember doing my first quarter on the glass because I was like, okay, I can handle the quarter for sure. Let me start on the quarter. I grabbed the green sponge to clean dishes.
Scratch the shit out of that glass, boy. It's starting to turn foggy.
Yeah, it was just scratching it all up. I tried to do the back window, and at this point, I have 6 hours into this vehicle. Freaking, I don't know. So I opened up and started splicing though. I did it like in 3 pieces. Kind of like that video you were reviewing where they had that bubble and they were cutting it.
Yeah, dude. So
I thought somebody recorded
and they were like
doing my first black glass. That's how I did it. Like that's how I did it. Like ain't no shame.
You know what
I'm talking about? When I mess up.
You know what the crazy thing about that the splice is? Like the splice came before me. Right?
Yeah.
Before us.
We were shrinking and then we were installing. That's kind of like that was the era. You're talking 2014, 2015. The splice is from the 80s, right? So when I posted that video, I guess maybe I shouldn't have worded it that way, but I got a lot of shit for that. People were like, yo, that's old school. This ain't crazy. I used to do
Right.
this shit all the time. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm from a different era. I'm from 2015, and maybe that was 1995. I don't, you know what I mean?
Right. But also that kind of stuff gets you good engagement on your post. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
either way, man.
that one did pretty good. That one did pretty good.
And I
Yeah.
hate that. I hate that like controversial and shit that like pisses people off does better than like a really good thought out fucking post most of the time. Like it's crazy. It's the world we live in though.
I think that's just
But we
I think
have to
that's a
have it.
testament to
I
think that's human.
understand, but I think there's
We
yes,
have to have it, bro.
conflict is 100% nature. Like it's in nature, everything is literally built on conflict. Like squirrels running away from danger, all that kind of stuff, like all of it. So whenever you see it in humans, it's pretty normal, but it's also unfortunate, right? So it's like it'd be cool if like all the good shit got highlighted all the time. But
It would
then
be
again,
boring.
like it would. That's what I was about to get to. Is like it would be boring.
Boring.
Like when like even when our kids will say something like, "Oh, well, why do bad things have to happen?" I'm like, "Well, then if bad things never happen, then all the good things, if they were always good, it wouldn't really be worth it because it would just all be the same. Like you
It
have
can't
to
all,
have divergency in there, you know, or diversity, I mean, and like conflict.
it can't
But at the
always be
same
light
time,
outside.
exactly.
Yeah, like
That's why we stay in the shade, dog.
do you mind? I know you're the guest, but I need to like vent, right?
Go
Dude,
for
so
it.
today was one of those days where like just shit just starts piling up, bro. Just piling
Dog,
up.
little pieces of crumbs.
Little, yeah, and then it just becomes a snowball. And I inside me, like I've been trying this new attitude of, it has happened. Hey man,
Yep.
it's hot. It's nature. It's better than being cold, right? Like in my head,
No, it's
that's how
not.
I cut out the
It's
negativity.
not at
I cut out
all.
I cut out the negativity in my head, right? So today, like I'm working in my garage, right? And I showed Shady, I bought a little window unit for my garage, and I'm like, okay,
Love
cool.
it.
And then my laundry room is right next to my garage, so I open it, I put a fan in there, and it cools the garage down with my house AC, right? Well, I was like, it ain't cooling up. Like it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, bro. And as it's getting
Yeah.
hotter and hotter and hotter, it was getting harder to be like, hey man, like this is just what it is.
Yeah.
You're making money. Like there's if you quit right now, it's like $850 just leaves your house, your garage. Boom.
Right.
Like you can't make that. But it was like I did the window full install, and I'm like, all right, man, like let me get this to the customer, bro. It came out great, but my daughter comes down, she's like, hey man, the on. I'm like, what do you mean the AC's not? This is a brand new house. She's like, it's not on. And I'm like, I goes to the thermostat done. And I'm still trying to keep it positive, right? And then like unfortunately my wife calls me when I'm trying to like call like
Figure
hey,
it out.
like I just like all of a sudden like boom, volcano, like just blubbers
Yeah.
out. Like all my feelings that I was like suppressing, all those little emotions I was suppressing, like it just blubbered out. And I'm like, call you back. Let me call you back. That's my new thing. Like once I start getting angry, like I'm just gonna start saying things. And
You
I'm like,
gotta,
I'm
yeah.
frustrated. Let me call you back. So I called my buddy, and then I was just like, I took a break. And my thing is drink water. Like just drink water. Stop what you're doing. Drink like a cup of water. Don't do nothing. Like just drink. Don't do anything until you finish that first objective. So I drink the water, and then I'm like, okay, my friend knows a little bit about AC. I'm gonna call him. He's like, bro, I'm not doing nothing. I'll be over at your house in a little bit. Boom, it gets fixed. Unfortunately, that's why I was a little
Problem
bit late. But
solved.
problem solved.
It's
But
all
what I'm
good.
saying, like that was my own little controversy in my own world
Right.
in the past like 3 hours that just passed by. Like I went through all those emotions, but if everything was lining up perfectly, I wouldn't be able to appreciate like, oh, this gave me. I was like, oh, that's right. I'm in Texas. Like it's a blessing to have AC. You know, like you
Right.
start. You know, if it's always good, you never appreciate. Like you won't value it as if you have a bunch of you have one good one and it's like, oh yeah, like this is awesome. Like I want to keep this momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're upcoming.
Amen to that.
You had
Oh
you
yeah.
had a lot of frustrating learning curves and a lot of things, and then on top of that, you had to be a leader.
Yeah.
I can't fire myself. I
Right.
walk us through that, man. Walk us through, like, as a business owner, leading a crew of all of y'all learning at
Oh
the
my
same
God.
time.
Yo, that you guys are taking me back because I really haven't like thought about this in so long. All right, so you said learning how to be a leader, right?
Yeah,
That's such an understatement because like we all think we could be the boss, right?
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the owner, I'm the owner. That's just the title. To learn how to be the boss or how to be a good leader or have good leadership style, man, that's taken me all the way until today to even get halfway decent at. Like
Right.
12 years in the game, I've made every single mistake that you could ever make, you know. And I wasn't a quarterback, I wasn't the point guard, I wasn't I wasn't a manager at a store or a
Right.
restaurant or something. Like those jobs actually give you a building a foundation to be a leader.
Yeah.
I didn't have those, so I had to figure this out from scratch. Being a non-leader to all of a sudden becoming a leader, and I tell you, man, I made all the mistakes in the world, and it's only because I made all those mistakes. Everything from being too nice, letting people walk all over you, to then being too mean where people don't like
Right.
you. And then now I feel like I'm starting to find like a good middle ground finally after I'm talking 12 years, it might even be 13, bro, of making every single mistake and all these different encounters between not hiring somebody fast enough, not
Right.
firing someone fast enough, all those things. You guys get it. And so it's been a journey. It's been a rocky road, ups and down, but it's like what you were saying, Johnny. It's like with all those uh trials and tribulations, you can't get to anywhere worthwhile without going through those things. So I'm glad I had to take that journey. It's been quite a journey though, for sure. Yeah.
What was your favorite lesson you learned during that time
I got
of
so
trying
I
to
got
figure things out?
I got so many of them. I can rattle a bunch off. Number one, let's see. Uh whatever you do, make sure you're doing it with the intentions of the business, the best intentions of the business and not the best intentions for you. Because what's good for Rob, that might not be good for Tinstar, right?
Love that.
They're not always in line. What's bad for Rob might be good for Tinstar. Um, there's just so many things, man.
Like getting out of your own way to learn how to tint,
Getting out
right?
of your own way, learn how to tint, not taking things personally. Uh,
That's a big one for me. Like I take 90% of things personally, dude,
Me too.
because it
Fact.
involves me. So I think it's about me. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's about them. And so you have to take a step back and go like, it's not my fault. It's on them. You know, like that's how they're projecting or how they're expressing or how they're letting something get to them. And it's not because of me. It's because they probably either had a bad day or they're behind on bills. You know what? I just think of like, what if this? Like, what if it's this? What if it's that? What if it's not this? You know,
Yeah, and it's hard not to take things personally, especially in a tint shop where there might be 5 people.
100%.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
Tint
why,
shops.
like, we're talking about
There
tint
might
shit,
be
man,
three
bro.
people. There might be 3 people.
I am the king of shit talking when it comes to it. I am the most annoying dude you can work with at a tint shop
I am
because I
the
will
leave me
joke
the fuck
around.
alone.
I am the guy that's morning, bro. How you doing? How was your day? All right, man. Look, this is today. What we got? This is what we got. Don't be. Yeah, I'm a morning person. Like I
Get
naturally
out of
just
my
wake up at.
face, dog.
I wake up at 6, bro. I have a routine. I get my coffee. Like I'm already like caffeinated by like 7:30, bro. Like I'm like
Oh yeah.
peak caffeination.
You sound like a guy that's actually the tint shop would be lucky to have in the shop though.
Of
To be
course. But so as an installer that would have to work beside him, I don't agree, but I understand as an owner
Yeah.
saying that you want those kind of people. You want people that are chipper in the morning that try to have a good day starting out. You don't want to have somebody coming in going, man, we got 8 cars today and full windshields on everything and a removal.
That guy's a bummer.
Man,
That guy's
like,
a bummer.
dude.
And he
And then
starts
he's
but then
just
I'd be like,
out.
bro,
so
I'd be
lazy
like,
all
that's
day.
commission, baby. I'd be like, let's
Yeah.
go.
Right.
We're eating at
Right. That's
Olive
2
Garden
different
today,
mindsets, and
bro.
I
Let's
love that.
go. You have to.
But
Yeah,
dude,
that guy-
if you get up in my ear first thing in the morning talking shit, it ain't gonna be a good day. It ain't gonna
Bro,
be
I
a good
call
day,
this
bro.
man in the morning. I could tell my man's in his office, you know, everything out of his system. And I'm like, oh, did he get today go? Yeah, bro. All right, bro.
I'm like, let me call
I'll
you
call
after I have my caffeine, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I can tell Shady's not. But also worked around a lot of people that if you can't have 2 chippy guys in the morning too. So I you know, you gotta also have to be like a follower. Like I knew how to like lead and I knew how to follow. Like that's the thing that I learned in tint shops is that if you got a hype, I let him go, dude, do the thing because
hey man, you can have it
done it where
today.
like I try to keep up with someone and then I'm like, bro, like I'm fucking up. Like I'm doing little shit that I normally never do just because I'm trying to keep up because I'll get so in
Right.
my head, I was like, oh, it's a competition. I gotta beat him to the rear glass. Like I'll start back glass and then he can do the force. Like, is that or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there's for the people in the comments that work, there's always a small little competition or a little sense of a little competition between tinters when they reach
Yeah,
when
it's that tint ego, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I felt that working with Shady. I was like, oh, we competing, but it was unsaid. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't know we were competing,
Right.
but we were competing.
And then when I had to rip off some windows that he had done because he put the wrong shade on, I was like, bruh. I'm like, dog, what are we doing here?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I love it though.
But
I've only worked in
Rob,
so go ahead. Sorry, Johnny.
no, I was gonna say, so Rob, after non-industry related. I'm sorry, Shady, but I'm
Go for it.
Sway a little bit, bro. You look like a man of many hobbies. What hobbies did what? I mean, besides collecting shoes, we could tell, right? But as a window tinter, I've noticed that once you reach a level of experience, you start getting into other hobbies because window tinting becomes second nature. What hobbies did you in your business grow?
Let me see. I'm trying to think of something I did. Like you're saying, the business is kind of going. You learn how to tint. You're making maybe a few bucks. Once
You're like, man, I
something-
need to do something fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
You got motorcycles, bro?
I'm not a.
Were you ever an avid rollerblader?
Bro, why do you look like a Lego build? Are
No,
you
dude, not Legos, bro. Nah,
I'm
I
trying
can
to.
see
I'm
him
trying to.
building. I can see him building like those display cars. You know, like put the engine together, model cars. I could see him doing the model car thing.
I've always just been. I've always just been like a creative kind of guy. So any avenue, any outlet where I can express creativity, whether it's like DJing or designing something or,
Do you draw?
yeah, I draw, I sketch.
Yeah.
I only make T-shirts because I want to, because it's like a creative outlet for me. I lose money. I don't make any money on any T-shirts.
Me either.
But I make them because I feel like I have to. Like it's like a creative outlet where I'm like, I really think a T-shirt would be cool if it said this, if it looked like that, and so like I'll draw something up and I'll have it printed out. But no, I'm not into. I got hobbies, but nothing really too exciting. You know what I mean? Just DJing, sneakers, cars, shit like that. I
Big
live
into
the tip.
fashion or?
Yeah. I'm in the gear. Yeah, so
Yeah.
All right.
What
I
about
like.
cologne? Do you have like 50 colognes?
No, I'm not a big cologne guy, but
Oh, I took it for a cologne guy.
no, I'm a big hat
Damn.
guy.
Oh yeah, hats all day, bro.
I got a lot of hats. I got a lot of sneakers, and I'm into gear. Like I like rocking. I like rocking some gear. So
All right.
yeah.
You
I'll have
say
to send you a shirt, man.
you say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you were a '90s. You're a product of the '90s, right?
For
Yeah.
sure.
All right. And you're a drawer, right? How many of these guys have you drawn? Hold on, let it. There we
Oh yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Every everybody in I don't know how we all got I love that, dude.
I knew it.
I love that.
I'm
I
pretty
gotta
sure
make a
graffiti
shady
is
hat.
one of your things.
Yeah,
Graffiti art.
I drew that a lot. I used to sketch S10 blazers in my high school notebook.
That's awesome.
Oh, those were the easiest.
Yeah, I just well that in high school that was my dream car. That's what I wanted. I wanted an S10 blazer. You know what I mean?
I love those.
And I would draw sneakers.
Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I was
file
a
only?
kid. Sometimes I take it at the angle where
Oh,
you can
a
see
little 45 on it. All right.
45 where you can see the
Okay.
hood. But yeah, but a blazer's
Damn.
pretty easy. But what a freaking truck, huh? What a truck.
It
S10
is.
blazer.
Oh yeah.
I drew
What's funny
sneakers.
was
Oh,
side
can't
profiles
hear you.
of no Mike's.
Oh, you're good now.
Okay,
We
so
got-
I used to draw side profiles of the S10, the Nissan Hardbody, and the OBS Ford. Right, drop big wheels because that was like it was. That
Of
was
course.
my thing. I used to get this subscription called Lowrider would have like sketch. The art. I'm sorry, it's what it's called.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
magazine.
Like fan art and shit.
Yeah, it was like them. You would submit your art to the Lowrider Art magazine, and then
Yeah.
they would publish it, and with your little story on it. And I remember like flipping through, people would do those little trucks, like you said.
yeah.
So yeah, like
For all you young
very good.
cats, a magazine is a pictorial depiction. It has words and pictures in it that show you cool things. Like I used to get the cheat code magazines all the time.
I
all
would
the
say
time,
ask your
anytime.
dad, but I'd be like, ask your grandpa about some magazines. They'll tell you.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely tell you about some magazines that are hidden under the mattress and shit.
Yeah,
for
tell
sure.
him about the tell him
Remember
about
those?
the gas station. Tell him about the gas station magazines by the section.
Oh, the ones that were behind the ones with the things on them. Yeah,
They got to bring those back.
I agree. I think
they
it's
gotta-
good for society.
Bring it back.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so we touched on your career, your hobbies, things like that. Things that are going on now. What are some things that you got going on now? I know a couple of them.
Okay.
If you want to share those.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot timing is crazy, and just there's been a lot of things going on in my life regarding the tint industry. One of them is what we're doing right now. Thanks for having me. Happy to
dude.
be here. But in about the 20th, which is what
Like
day is
12
today?
days away.
12 days away. I'm teaching a class with you, Shady J.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Geo Shield Academy in Louisiana. That's a really cool thing for me. I've never done it. I'm pumped. So that's coming up. Let's see. Right after that, LA Tinner Battles. I'm
Love
gonna be co-hosting, commentating, announcing with Carlos and Dave.
That's gonna
and
be
then
awesome, man. I can't
That's
wait
gonna-
for that, dude, because you like being a DJ and having a background with microphones. Like that's just did you do a lot of microphone, like talking to the
MCing. Yeah,
Dude,
I did MCing. I did
bro.
hosting.
you're gonna be perfect for it, bro. I can't wait to see it.
I told Carlos, let me know what you need and we'll get it done, right? And then after that, I'm gonna be at WFCT, right? That's what the end of August. And so yeah, that's just like it's just been a roller coaster. It's just been one thing after another, and It's been really cool, and this is all new. Like I said, I've been hiding under a rock for about 12 years. I've been seeing you guys, I've been seeing different things, but I kind of kept off to the side because I was just doing my own thing. But I
And
don't know. I don't.
you're also very information oriented. So like you like to see things from my perspective, you like to see things from a distance, take them in, gather the information for if you like things or not. And then like seeing you go to Film Fest,
Mhm,
I knew in that moment from seeing you on TikTok and like your personality, like how you treated your employees and how you operate your business. I was
mhm,
like, man, once he goes there and sees the networking potential and the things that you can get into in the industry,
mhm.
he's gonna fall in love with this shit. And now
Thank you.
that I've seen you get these opportunities, man, all these opportunities that you're getting are gonna lead you into wanting to do more and more. And me and Johnny know this just because we've gone through the same process. Like over the past 5 years, opportunities just keep come knocking. The more you put yourself out there, the more you do,
Yeah.
like with this show, like, and then you'll probably go on to be on Cash's show as well, and then other people's podcasts, stuff like that. I can't wait to train with you in Baton Rouge. This will be my first class that I'm leading, and well, leading. I like to whenever I have somebody else teaching with me, it's more of a we're both leading because I don't
Mhm.
want it to be like, oh, Tint Star Bob's my sidekick, but it's like
It's
Shady and
cool.
Bob, like
Hey, I like the way that sounds.
Shady
Yeah.
J and Silent Bob over here. But
Man, I'm a
anyways,
nice guy. Calm it down.
oh, sorry, Johnny. I'll
Excuse me.
see you. I'll see
Can
you
we
another time. You know what I'm
can
saying?
we wait, bro? Can y'all wait till the 27th or when y'all going? God dang.
Yeah. But man,
And I'm
seeing how you interact with your employees and seeing you go from teaching yourself to being able to teach others now, to me
Mhm,
is just like really fucking cool. Like it's really remarkable and it's a great, I don't want to say story because people say like, oh, it's not about the story. For me, it is because like
mhm,
knowing that you didn't know shit before you bought a tent shop
mhm,
and you didn't even know how to tent, and then you taught yourself how to tent and others,
mhm.
and now you're gonna be teaching a course. I just think that's
Right.
fucking badass, dude. Like
Well, thanks. Thank
that's
you
a
for
cool
that.
fucking thing, man. And I can't wait to work with you because I think we're gonna bounce off each other pretty well. I mean, the academy's great. Shep and Chase and all them that are there already, they're very accommodating. They help us a lot. You're gonna love the food. Like you're gonna love the food, dude. If you're a foodie, you're gonna be in
uh,
heaven, dude.
don't let my physique fool you. I'm like a championship eater, by the way. I'll probably take it easy, and I won't go too hard. But I've been known to crush. I could have been a competitive eater.
I wouldn't put
Yeah,
it past you, dude.
yeah. I can blink and throw down a whole pizza pie. Like, yo, what happened? Like, it's gone.
That's crazy. I can't eat a whole pizza, bro. That
Oh
shit will
yeah.
have
and
me
Oh.
feeling
homies,
like,
bro, homies from New York,
Hmm?
go ahead.
bro. Those pizzas are
Oh yeah,
different,
this is
dog.
true. This is true.
You fuck
New
up one of
Yorkers are built
those?
different when it comes to the pizza.
A what?
A whole fucking New York style pizza,
You
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I gotta see
listen.
this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a medium sized frame. I'm 5'11", 185 pounds, but I can hang with the 400-pound
Shit,
dudes.
we're right there, bro. I'm 6 foot 195, man.
There
And
you
I
go.
can put down some food late at night. That's about it, bro. When I'm about ready to go to bed, I
Yeah.
gotta eat
Bro,
like a bowl of cereal, pack of Pop Tarts, fucking 3 bags of chips, a sandwich. But then with the old age, like we were talking
bro,
about earlier, I wake up feeling like a bag of shit. Like
Oh
I'll just
yeah.
wake up being like, man, I shouldn't have ate that last bowl of cereal, man.
Oh, for
And
sure.
then and it's like it's funny because like used to I could drink until fucking 3 in the morning, wake up feeling fine. And now it's food that does me in. Like it just doesn't make any sense, dog. Like
It's
it
oh,
doesn't
you know
you're
make
what it
any
in
was?
you're
sense.
in your
Fight.
30s.
Yeah. No. Also, too, it's called fight. You're in fight and flight mode, so your body never rested.
Right.
When you were drinking, your body never rested, and now
Uh,
I'm sure when you quit drinking, you were having more dreams. Your body was actually
Oh,
finally,
dude. I
finally,
was living
finally
on another
resting.
planet in my dreams, dog.
yeah, it's the research is done. They need to close the book. It's just bad for you. You know what I mean? It's just not good for you overall. So I'm glad you stopped, Jay.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, and
Creeping up on the year.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a hard thing to
Appreciate
do,
it.
especially if you got that itch in you that makes you want to just booze. I can understand that. So,
Shit, I don't
congr-
anymore. I'll tell you that. Like it
con- con-
ain't. I've honestly like I thought it was gonna be harder, but I'm only 11 months in,
mhm.
and so a lot of people have told me like after that 1 year, like the next couple of years is actually a little tougher, but I'm trying to keep a positive mindset, like Johnny said, like all these little
Yeah,
things that I used to like let trigger me to be able to, be like, oh, okay, here's my excuse for drinking today.
yeah, yeah,
Now I'm like, okay, go get busy. Like go do something. Like just
yeah,
go do something. Like I'll fold laundry or I'll do the dishes or something. I'm like, oh, I could have been doing this instead the whole time. But
yeah.
at that point, it's
It
like,
doesn't sound as badass. It's just like, yo, fuck this shit. I got a bad day. I'm gonna do the dishes. It just doesn't
right.
sound.
And then I look at the sink and I'm like, damn, that looks way better, bro. Like I
Yeah, it's
love
true.
this.
It's true. No, it's definitely. I can understand that. I like cleaning too. So,
I
um,
don't get it twisted. I don't like it. I don't like cleaning.
oh
Like
yeah,
that's not my jam. But I think about it like this: like we deserve a nice place to live. So it's like,
for certain.
yeah, I don't want to have to do the dishes right now, but it's like we have to have a nice house. Like it's a good example. It's
Yeah,
cleaner. Like
yeah.
it's just better.
I got a cheat code for that I've just discovered recently. Um, I was I hate dishes, and I've always had a dishwasher. I never really used it till like this year. The dishwasher is an amazing, amazing appliance. Throw that shit in there, use that shit, man. I don't wash shit no more, man.
There you go. He
I,
said he
I,
used to scrub everything,
me
No,
too,
so
me too.
dude.
But
yeah. But there comes a point where you have to like you have to kind of do the initial work, let the dishwasher do its thing. That's teaching the kids.
He said he went from hand cut to plotter, bro. He made the switch. You know what I mean? Dude, I
yeah,
I try
Oh,
to attribute everything like that to fucking window tint. So it's like either you hand wash dishes or you use your dishwasher. So it's either you hand cutting or you plotting. Like, what are
hey,
you doing here?
we got stats on the viewership because I guarantee it's dropped off in the last 38 seconds. We're talking about washing dishes.
I mean, we've been at a consistent 12 people for a good 45 minutes or so.
Good, good.
Um, man, so I had a question about, hold on just a second. I had some rapid fire questions if you're up for that.
Let's do it. Let's do
we
it.
need the sound effect
Johnny, I
change.
got it.
Let's get a soundboard going. Like as soon as you like bust them out, we need a.
I don't have any of that stuff. I need to get into that kind of stuff though, but
Yeah, let's get a
um,
sound. Everybody in there pitching like $5 each, and let's get a soundboard, dog.
man, chill out, man. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Okay, so when it comes to like your content creation and stuff like that, do you keep the viewers in mind or do you do the things that you enjoy doing for your content? Like, do you produce things that you like and you don't care about the end consumer, or do you take into account like what's trending, like what's, kind of things that people like to watch these days, or do you just kind of try to keep it to what you like to do?
Right off the rip, I'd say that I always try to keep it with what I think I want to post. So it's a little bit more like authentic. But I will admit, listen, it's a numbers game. We pay attention to the metrics, likes, follows, comments, etc. So it's always in the back of my mind, like, is this going to work? How will this do? And you're kind of paying attention to that too. So I'd say a little bit of both. I will say that when I pour my heart and soul into a video and it gets like 5 likes, it's soul crushing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Of
And then
course.
I'll post a Ray-Ban Meta glasses of nonsense of
And it gets a
absolute,
shit ton of fucking
and it
comments.
gets a shit ton. And I'm
So
like,
annoying.
I don't understand how this works. What I pour my heart and soul into does terribly, and
Right.
then some random bullshit that I don't even know why I posted it. It worked and it got 5,000, 10,000 views. And I'm like, how and why? I don't even understand why you would watch this video, but that's how social media goes, I guess, you know?
Yeah. Okay, these are gonna be quick, like short answer questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit them quick. So hand cut or plotter? Which one do you like better? Plotter. Favorite tint tool?
Orange Crush.
Favorite car you've ever tinted?
Hyundai Sonata full tint in 27 minutes by myself.
Oh, that's sick. Plotter cut?
Plotter cut, but yeah, 27 minutes finished.
I love that.
Hey, you know it was his favorite because he sold it in ceramic. Ah.
Yeah, he did. Least favorite car to tint?
Probably classics, muscle cars from the 60s.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
Texas or New York?
Texas.
Oh shit. Music while you're tinting or tinting in silence?
Rap, and rap.
All right.
Oh, no silence ever.
Dude, I can't do it either.
I'm walking out the door.
Dude, it drives me crazy. I can't do it.
No.
Even walking
Bro,
around the house, I gotta have a little bit of background noise. Got
No, music, blasting, loud. Let's get the energy up.
I love
music.
it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a silent tinter, bro. Like I like to be like in my own about what am I gonna do after
Bro, no way.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that would drive me out the fucking door, dude. I'd be yelling. I'd be the one getting on your ass talking shit if it was quiet when I was working with you. I'd be like, nah, bro. Like, we're gonna have to get a mariachi in here or some shit. We gotta have some kind of music.
Bro, my music is so crazy, bro. It goes from podcast to like freaking like classic Spanish music, a little bit of rap, hip hop, and probably some rock and roll. I ended with like 90s rock. Like
What's your
Rage
go-to
Against
song?
Machine. Oh, me or
Both. What's your go-to song?
yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Work by Gangstar.
Okay. I'm not on game. I'm gonna have to go listen to that one.
It's a good one. 90s classic 90s hip hop, East Coast. Gangstar is the name of the group. Guy's name is Guru, DJ Premier. It's called Work.
I love it. Did you ever do DJing for like a famous person?
Yeah,
Like
I'm DJ. So I
shit.
had a gig where I had to I was the warm-up guy for all the big acts that came into town. So the list is long, but I actually literally DJ'd for Big Sean. We did a show together. I was his DJ. I got
That's
paid.
dope.
Yeah, I got paid by his manager. But I've shared stages with Wu-Tang, Snoop Dogg, Juicy J, Travis Scott.
Dog, the for real Tint Star. For real.
Yeah, a lot of
That's
artists. Yeah, a lot of
You
I
know,
love that.
Bro, Cream has to be in my rotation from Wu-Tang.
Hell yeah, great. It's classic. It's classic. Look at this real quick. This is it's on my wall right here. This is maybe you guys know, maybe you guys don't know. That's Raekwon. Raekwon is a Wu-Tang guy. Is I think he's got the first verse in Cream. So yeah, Wu-Tang changed my life, by the way. Also, let me show you this.
Let's see it. Show and tell time. Oh, those
nice.
are dope, bro. How much do you
think?
think that shoe collection's worth?
Not that much. These are
What? Thomas Kane said you balling over there, bro.
Nah, these are some of them are okay, but nah, I wear all these too. These are all worn. And
He keep them clean too.
switch them up a little bit. Yeah.
I love it.
These days I'm old man, so I wear like New Balances. I wear comfy shoes. So a lot of
Somebody
these shoes,
just Matt Piazza. You know this person?
Nah.
He said the chef. I don't know
Raekwon the chef.
Oh,
Raekwon
okay.
the chef. Yeah.
Okay. That's what he's talking about. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Johnny, you got any more questions or anything?
That's it for rapid fire.
That's all I had.
Bro, that was like
I mean, I could ask you a couple more. Tacos or burgers?
I'm
You
gonna
got to
go.
think this long on tacos or burgers, bro.
I'd say
Johnny's like,
it's really hard, but right now. I'm gonna say burgers right now, right now. But hold on a
dang.
second. Hold on. Carlos asked me for Tinder battles. He asked me. I want to know what you think, tacos or burgers, and I told him tacos.
I mean, it's LA, bro. You have to go tacos.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
right
I.
by the Baja California, bro.
That's what.
You know
No,
it's the best.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, L.A. tacos,
Tacos
tacos.
all day.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
but I'm sorry for my LA. Yeah, different taco over there. They like it more crispy. They're cooking. They're just like skinny ladies, bro. The best tacos are in Texas, bro. If she don't have a dimple right
Oh,
here,
well,
bro,
yeah, no shit.
if the cook don't have a dimple right here, bro, when she's doing, nah, I don't want it. I don't want
If
it,
you ain't
bro.
got the elbow dimple, bro.
yeah,
If you ain't
Yeah.
got the chicken wing, bro.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
you-
If you don't,
I
if
don't know
this thing
about.
ain't flapping,
If you
bro,
ain't got
nah,
the
I don't
chicken
want it.
wing, you ain't cooking right.
I don't know about in Houston, Johnny, but in Dallas, the best tacos are in gas stations.
Really?
It's same I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gas
no,
station tacos are
on,
fire?
yeah, because it's a family.
Oh,
It's
well,
a.
for
It,
sure. That
it's
makes
like
sense.
okay, so in New York, our gas stations had like Subway, like the chain, like Subway. So you go get gas, and there'd be a Subway in the gas station.
Same here.
In Dallas, there's no Subway. It's not. It's a Mexican family slinging street tacos,
I love that.
and they're fire. And they
bro,
might
so
not speak English at all, but the food is slamming, and you'll be able to get the transaction done, and the food's really good, and it's very very well priced, and you can't beat it. Yeah. So gas station tacos.
let me guess your favorite taco from a gas station, right? Ready?
Okay.
Bacon and egg, flour tortilla with beans and cheese. No?
No.
No?
Nah.
That sounds fire, though. We
Nah.
had that when you came down, Johnny. That was so good.
It'd
So
probably
good.
be. It's a street taco, right?
Beef or
The
chicken?
double. Nah, probably chicken, but it's gonna have raw onions,
Yes.
radishes, a lot of cilantro.
Radishes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Homie's going to
Yeah.
the real one, bro.
Hey, bro, he got the
Some-
pass more than I do, bro.
Bro,
I don't
no,
fuck with
no.
radishes.
Look, listen. My man did not Google this. He was brought to this place and say, order the
Yeah.
tacos from here. Yeah. The only way you get to those taco stands with the radish, and sometimes you
Yeah.
get a cucumber, bro. That's some
Yeah.
Shit.
deep root Mexican
Yeah.
tacos.
I ain't gonna lie, cucumbers on a taco sound fire, bro. I've never done
They're
that.
so refreshing, bro. They're just
I'm
so refreshing.
literally
Try it.
next time we make them, I'm buying cucumbers and radishes just so I can have one.
Yeah, but
I
you gotta
got to. You got okay.
If you guys ever come down this way, I got a few taco spots. We'll hit them up.
Shit, Johnny can make the
I've
trip.
been
He
to
right there.
Dallas.
Yeah,
Well, he's halfway.
that's it. Yeah, we're close, Johnny.
He's halfway from me and you. He's 4 hours away from you, and I'm 4 hours away from you.
I'm kind of mad
This
at
is
myself for not. I'm kind of mad at myself for not saying hello and talking to you at Film Fest. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm glad we're talking now, though.
But like I was telling you, like off camera, I mean off the live, right? Like I'm a type of person, like, and I like that's why I apologize. I'm like, because if I see you with a camera guy, I respect your space. Like I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey, he working, bro. I can't be over there.
But me, bro, but like my internal kid wants to be like this, like.
Yeah. And I don't
That's
want to.
just
And
me.
I was trying to just watch my step because this is my first event. I'm the new guy, and I
That
felt
don't
like
matter.
everybody knows each other, and in a way they do. In a way, everyone does.
Yeah.
And I'm like the new kid. I'm like the new kid at school, right? So I'm
Right.
like, I feel like y'all all know each other, and I don't know anybody.
Bro,
So I
we're
was
like
just trying to.
me and
I was trying-
Johnny are like those students
Bro, but you
that see the
played it,
new
man.
guy. Yeah, like we're like the students that see the new guy and we're like, he's gonna be all right. Like he'll make it.
Yeah.
Like we ain't even gotta help him out. He'll figure it out. And the next thing I know, you're an
Usually I
announcer
can-
and you're helping me train. And it's like, see, I knew he'd be okay.
Yeah, there's guys that speak to like at events, like I can tell like they're wanting to engage in a conversation with pretty just or ask questions on like
Mhm.
what's going on in the competition, and I'll explain to them. Then I'll use that opportunity to be like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? So where you from? And you know, get to know each other that way. But you look so you look like you were a
Confident.
puzzle that just needed to come in, because the way you were
Yeah.
engaging with everyone, I was like, wait, does everybody know this guy except me? Like, where have I been?
Right.
Because
Right. Exactly.
because
Yeah.
it was just such a natural environment. And then when you gave that, and I was gonna bring this up too. When you gave the speech,
Oh
what
yeah.
was it?
I
On
remember that.
Saturday? I think it was Saturday when you gave
I
the
remember
speech.
seeing that.
Yeah.
Um, you grasped attention. You know,
He's a
you
DJ, brother.
yeah. So I was like,
That's his
oh
job.
snap. And then he talked about his DJ, he talked about this. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like and that right there made me think like, oh, cool. Like someone cool is coming to, and I think we're all cool, right, in our own way.
Mhm.
But I was like, oh
Mhm.
crap,
One
like
of us. One
one.
of us.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, after that, it was confirmed. I'm like, yeah, this he's here to stay. He's a for lifer. And in the industry,
Nice.
in the industry world, you know, we all go back home.
Right.
We all go back to our
Mhm.
shops. We all go to our flat glass or automotive shop, whatever
Real
you have,
life. Yeah.
and then that's it. But you seem like we're gonna see your face at almost at consistently,
Oh
and that's
yeah.
what it takes.
I think he's gonna be at everything for sure.
And that's what it takes,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
pre
how we all know each other, is because we consistently come. And when one of us,
Yep.
when we see somebody not there, we're like, hey, what happened to homeboy? What happened to
Yeah. Where
homeboy?
the
Like,
fuck
is he
is
all right?
where's
Why
so
didn't
and
you
so?
make it?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know. So
Yeah, I appreciate that. I had the time of my life. I had so much fun.
Good. That's
And
awesome.
and you're right, I'm hooked. So,
Shit's
you'll see
addicting, man. It's addicting, bro.
you'll see me probably at all of them, man, if I can help it,
I love it.
you
if I
know.
And
don't go to an
to
event,
add to what
I get
Johnny
the
was,
word FOMO.
yeah,
I'm like,
dude. When
oh
you
my god,
get
I don't even want
home,
to open my
yeah,
phone
bro.
because I'm gonna see
Nah.
everyone having. I don't even want to. I don't want to engage. I don't even want to look at my phone because
Yep.
I know I'm
That
gonna
was me.
regret not going.
That was me with Film Fest. Every live that I was seeing of the competitions and everything, and all the people, and me having to be like, "Hey, tell this person I said hey, and I miss them." You know, like I miss all you guys. You know, and everybody's like, "You should be here, bro. What are you doing? I can't believe you didn't show up." Like, but sometimes you just got to pick and choose what you can go to.
Yeah,
But to build off of what Johnny was saying earlier about like how you just kind of fell into place in that event. I think it has a lot to do with your confidence, and a lot of that confidence came from like the trials that you went through, and your DJing and being in front of people, and you're a people person. Like you could definitely just tell it. You just ooze it, and like that's what the industry notices the most about people when they're super confident in themselves and they want to put themselves in front of people. Like everybody says, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? So like the more you're loud in a sense, the more that you're going to get the attention and the more opportunities like you've been getting. And I love seeing it because I was the same way. Like I was showing up to events, I was being more present online. And I'm not saying like you're following in the same footsteps, but like it's good to see, and I see it with everybody that goes to these events for the first time. Like they start getting hooked on it and they're like, man, there's no reason not to be a part of this because this is so much fucking fun.
Mhm.
And you can learn so much from it. And you get a different sense of appreciation, not just from other people, but from yourself when you get to see results and you get to be a part of things, you get special opportunities and you get to have more fun, you know?
Mhm.
And that's what I love about this industry is like once you start going to things and start being a part of it, you find a different purpose than you were even probably looking for in the first place. Like it just kind of happens. And like, especially with you being coming down to train, I look forward to it because I was going through this whole couple months of like, shit, I got to lead this class by myself. I'm so fucking nervous. But now knowing you better, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be a breeze, man. We're adding 2 more spots, by the way. If anybody's watching that wants to go, feel free to go to geoshieldUSA.com, get you one of the last 2 spots. You can come train with me
and
and
use
Rob. It's gonna
code.
be fun, man.
Throw your
Oh, and
code,
use the
dude.
code Stay Shady for 10% off.
There you
Um,
go.
Yo,
anyways, but yeah, man,
save $dollars.
it's $200 off, man. You get a little discount, and it's something that I get to do to help somebody else, and get to train somebody up and have a good time. We actually have somebody that's going to be from Arkansas that's going to be in the class, so it's going to be pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
The guy's like 2.5, 3 hours away. He hit me up asking about the class, said he couldn't get in. Then eventually he bought the August ticket, and then talked to Brent and switched to July. So I think that's pretty cool. I hope I'm able to help him outside of the class afterwards, like I have with the previous classes I've helped teach. And it's just like a sense of fulfillment when you're there, man. Like, it's going to be so much fun. I look
I
forward to
can't
it.
wait. Brent told me that I guess you guys go and like maybe you guys do like Top Golf or something or
Yeah,
bowling. I don't know.
First night's
Yeah.
Top Golf, and then Wednesday night we do usually it's around Wednesday night we do after hours, like shrink competitions and little
Oh
fun
yeah.
stuff, and work on things here and there, and do the whole like, oh man, in the tent shop, like fucking battling it out, having a good time. The hotel's literally 2 minutes away from the academy, so
hmm
it's not like you got to drive 20 minutes away to go to the academy and you got to drive back to the hotel. Man, it's one of probably my favorite side quests that I have right now is doing these trainings.
That's good. We'll be able to get a lot of content,
Oh,
and
for sure.
I'm
Be
looking
live the whole
forward.
time, all that shit, man. It's gonna be
Yo,
great.
those guys are killing it because um I've been watching Geo Shield and the Academy for like a little while now, but I got a good pulse on that because there's a young kid that works at my shop. His name is Angel, and he's really in tune. He follows all the tinners and tint shops and anybody who's anybody. And he was saying himself, he was like, there's a movement going on. There's momentum here with the academy. People are paying attention.
To
Those
the moon,
guys are
baby.
those guys are keeping it like energetic. There's music blasting. They're going live like 24/7.
Yep.
You know what I
It's
mean?
so
Like
fun. It's a fucking great time, dude.
and it's the
It's a
only
great
thing
time.
out there that exists at this very moment that's like that. I can't think
Of
of
course.
anything else that's really like that, like between Chase and everybody else,
All those
Yeah,
guys are great, man.
absolutely.
Wait until you meet Shep, dude. Shep's a great dude.
Which
He's
one
one
is
of my
Shep though?
Shep is you've seen him on Chase's TikToks probably. He's the guy that wears the glasses. He's got the beard and the kind of longer hair. But he's the academy director, basically.
Okay.
He does a lot of the booking the hotels and getting everybody ready and accommodating for people, making sure they're all taken care of. He's
Oh,
just like
okay.
he's like I am, in a sense of like he's a deep thought guy. Like, he likes to get deeper into conversations and just like chit chatting here and there about stuff, like, oh, well, what do you think of this? He's like a theorist in a sense too, where
Yeah.
man, he's just a good dude. Like, you got to experience who he is. I can't really describe people very well. It's just
I
like how
love
you feel
people.
around them.
I love people like that. I'm like that too. And then sometimes we talk about washing dishes, but no biggie.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there it is. I mean, it's all over the place, bro. At least I'm not apologizing to nobody tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know this, y'all probably don't, but on Monday we basically had a 1 hour podcast just talking about the show. And at one point I look up at the camera, I'm like, and I'm not saying anything, and they were like, dude, who are you apologizing to? There's nobody watching.
There's nobody watching. But question, is there any recording from the other night?
There's not. I could have recorded that,
Mhm.
but I didn't even think about it until you just said that.
Oh, good. That was pretty
Yeah.
good too. That was
Yeah, it was good stuff. I think
Yeah.
I think we might start, Johnny, if you're cool with this. I was thinking about this earlier, having like maybe like some type of like pre-show recordings for like getting ready for the
Yeah.
guests and stuff, and like getting clips out of it.
Yeah, and our Patreons
Kind of
can
to hype the show up a little
Patreons
bit.
can
That's what I
watch
was,
them.
dude. Honestly, I was thinking about it, bro. Somebody brought it up to me, like starting a Patreon for like after the show, behind the scenes stuff, or like before the show, that kind of thing. But that'll be something me and you got to talk about a little deeper, because I'm not sure how all that shit
For
works.
sure. Let's get a soundboard first, bro. We need a soundboard, bro.
I do need to get a soundboard. I've been thinking about it. I might be able to download
A nice little.
I think it's pretty easy. Yeah. Like cash register. You need a cash register. You need a Jamaican
Yeah.
a Jamaican blowhorn.
Bumbleclot.
Bumbleclot.
Yeah, ma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little sound that's going around, every kid saying it now is like, "Bah."
No. Ah. Yeah, my kid. I
Yeah.
hear that
Yeah,
all
yeah,
day.
yeah, that one.
I had
Yeah.
that on my
We need that
I
one.
had that on my TikTok for my streams on TikTok whenever I was doing you know, when I do my game streaming sometimes. Like it'll be like a share or something, it'll be like "Fuck." It was pretty
Whoever started
funny.
that genius, because like it's like for a kid, you could kind of it's like you're swearing, but you're not really swearing because you're
Oh
not really.
dude, my kids
That's
use
like,
substitute swear words all the time, man.
bro, that's like doing this when you're a kid. Like,
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
dude, yeah. Like I'm not flipping you off, but I am in my
yeah.
head, you know. Man, we're at the hour and a half mark on here. Johnny, thanks for being able to show up a little later than expected. I'm glad that you got your problem fixed. You had some great questions, Bob or Rob, Tint Star Rob, Bob, whatever.
Mhm.
We appreciate you being on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude. It's been a great show. Johnny, did you have any other questions or?
yeah, I just want one more thing. Like, okay, you're gonna go train with Shady. You're not gonna be able to get everybody that's watching, and we might have a new guy. Like, if you could just, in a nutshell, give a tip to a new guy that's learning window tint, what would it be? Like, so you don't have to go really deep into it, but like, what should they start
Mhm.
focusing on first? Because I'm not sure if you've trained before, but it's a big responsibility, and that's the first thing that I ask myself is like, where did I struggle in the beginning, and what did I do to overcome it?
Okay, so I would say probably to train your eye to be able to tint with your eyeballs, meaning reading the film while you're shrinking or when you're squeegeeing, looking for the water, or when you're done with the window to be able to see an imperfection, a crease, contamination. This is a hand eye thing, and I think we focus a lot on the hands, right? Shrinking,
Right.
squeegeeing, cutting,
Yeah.
but I think there's something to be said about training your eye because you guys have been around tinters just like I have. Some guys have a hawk eye where they could see a water from 8 feet away
Oh yeah.
across the room. Oh, you got water there. Like, how'd you see
How the
that?
fuck?
Then
Like
there's a guy that's been staring at the
oblivious.
window for 30 minutes and he's like, I think I'm done. Like, no, you got a ton of water here, here, and here. And they're like, I don't see it. So, and you're laughing because you know.
So like an awareness thing, baby.
Yeah, train
Just
your
being
eyeballs.
aware.
I mean, obviously, you're going to work on shrinking, cutting, squeeging. We're going to do all those things, but it takes a good eye to become a good window tinner. You know what I mean? And
That
having a good
attention.
eye, yeah, having a good eye to detail and paying attention will make those windows come out better and make you more successful. You're gonna have
I agree.
less comebacks, you know. And we've been in shops with that guy that's ripped off windows from across the room. Like, yeah, rip it off. I see a crease, and they're like 12 feet away, and you're like, how did you see that?
I heard it. I heard it crease. What do you mean?
That
I didn't see anything. I heard it.
that window's crease. Rip it off. We can't fix it. And like you're like 12 feet away, but like yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me,
You can hear it.
you'll
You
know
can
that
just
in the
hear it.
academy for sure. Of course. You hear that and you're like, oh, that's done. And they're like, no, it's not. I can save it. And it's like, you ain't saving it today. You all say you can save it at your house, but not here.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
we'll have to. I think me and you are gonna have to have a show, at least a shrink battle.
oh dude, come on, bring it, bro.
Are you?
I have not been beaten with a torch at the academy.
Rob,
Okay, so I was
Rob,
gonna
it's
say,
easy money, bro. Easy money.
Brother, no, it's not. Not
You were
anymore,
Bro,
dog.
so
I have
you were a
easy.
trained.
torch.
Look, I have trained my eyes. Listen, Rob has
Yeah.
already told me the secret to success, and I have trained my eyes, bro.
Torch
That is
versus
the
heat
best
gun.
fucking advice, by the way.
I'm a heat
best
gun
advice.
guy. I'm a heat gun guy, and I seen the torch guys shrink. You guys, you're playing with fire because you're literally playing with fire because you have a high risk of things going sideways with that heat.
Yeah,
So,
I'll take that risk any day, brother.
and I know you've been practicing. Listen, I can shrink. I can shrink like a motherfucker.
Hey, all you gotta do is put your heat gun where your mouth is whenever we get there, bro.
We're
That's all
gonna
you
do
gotta
it.
do. We could do a
Bro.
first thing in the morning on Monday. I don't care, bro.
Okay,
Nah, I
but
gotta say,
listen. Can we agree to something? When you put a heat
Here we
gun
go.
to a torch, I think the person with the heat gun needs like maybe like 2-3 seconds
No.
head start.
Nope. Fuck no.
There's different
what's funny?
classes.
Carlos and I spoke about this morning because I was just thinking about different talking points that we could use if we needed to at Tinder battles. And I said, here's one. And I mentioned this exact topic. And he ultimately said, at the end of the day, if you create a torch section, you create a heat gun section, eventually we're going to have to meet up with each other, right?
Right.
And so why even create two different heats? Use what you can use. This is a shrink battle. This is a Tinder battle. The torch guys do have an advantage. They do.
They also have a disadvantage.
They also have
Which
a
one? What happened?
It could
disadvantage.
change in an instant.
Huh?
What
Dude, you could
happened?
burn the film faster with that than you can with a heat gun.
Oh, easily. And you know what? He said he's like, there's a lot of guys that are really good tinners and shrinkers, and they burnt their film. And once you burn it, you're done. So
Yeah, you're fucked.
And the other guy just has to finish.
And that's it.
Right?
And that's why I like that balance, because it's like risk reward, right? So like you can either invest $5 in something or 100. Like the return could be better for one than the other because you're playing the long game and somebody's playing the short game. Like you try and make quick money, you try and make long money. Same with shrinking. You try and make quick shrink or long shrink.
I'll say this: if you nail a torch shrink, you're gonna win. Like if you don't have any hiccups, but I shrink pretty freaking fast.
I mean, I'll go heat gun just to let you beat me because I can't fucking shrink fast with a heat gun. I can't.
So,
Brent,
so here,
Brent absolutely takes me down through there with a heat gun every time we battle. Like that's why I'm always like, nah, fuck that. Grab the torch, dog. I'm like, let's go torch, bro. What are you doing?
I gotta mess with the torch
Drinking with
because I
water.
feel like, yeah.
Sorry. Go
Drinks
ahead,
the
Rob.
water.
No,
I-
I've been
I
shrinking
don't
with
torch-
water.
Oh
with
shit,
water.
we can wet shrink too.
Wet
Oh, you
shrinking.
wet shrink,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, here lately, I've been getting so bored. Like I've already mastered the automotive, tinning, whatever you can call it. I mean, some people
Here we
call me the
go.
greatest of all time. Like
Here
some
we
people,
go. Here we fucking
some
go.
people, they have said that Johnny Blades
Mhm.
is he's in his own competition. And
They
I
call
got
him the
bored.
tent cowboy.
I got bored and I was like, you know what? Let's go back old school. Let's go wet shrinking.
You're going wet shrink.
And
wet shrink.
I've been wet shrinking, man.
You been pocket shrinking, bro?
Me?
Pocket shrinking?
When pocket, I
Me.
said pocket shrinking, bro.
Love it.
Come say hi. Come say hi.
One day I had a heat gun in my
We got a
pocket.
special
Come say hi
guest.
to my daughter.
Hey,
My baby girl Stella.
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
She's
Okay.
Your dad's
Catch up
cool.
with you later.
Yeah, your dad's real cool. Thanks for letting us borrow him for an hour and some change. Appreciate it.
But I'm gonna tell you this,
Man.
Shady. I hear a lot of barking, bro, and I too will
Dog.
be in Baton Rouge in September, and I want you to bring your
Oh shit. You gonna be down in
Little
September, dog?
flamer.
Bro.
Out my heat gun, bro. I'm gonna bring what I
I'm gonna tell you
always
something.
use. My Wagner.
Dude, bring the Wagner because you're gonna be wagging your tail out the door when it's tucked between your legs, bro. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
gonna put you
that's
down
Wagging
through
my
there,
tail
dog.
of
That's a line.
happiness.
That's a hot line. That's a hot
Happiness.
bar. You said bring your Wagner. You're gonna be wagging your tail.
Oh, if you didn't know this, I also do a lot of freestyle rapping on my live streams. Like
Stop.
but it's always goofy shit. It's always the stupidest shit, and it
Guess
never
what?
makes any sense.
Guess what we're gonna do in Louisiana?
We're gonna have a rap battle, bro.
That too.
I mean, bring it.
All right.
I'll take it. I'll take a L. What are we doing?
We'll do a shrink battle, freestyle. We'll do a freestyle rap for fun.
I mean, I'm down. I haven't sat down with a beat and
but
freestyle
is
like
it a
legit
cipher
freestyle
style?
rap since college.
Is it a what?
Like a
He said like a
cipher,
cipher style.
or is it
No, yeah, we're
going
going
to be just
No, I don't like those like yo, I fucked your mom last night. I don't like
Yeah,
that shit.
I'm not that way either.
Yeah, I don't.
No.
But just off the top, I love it. I love it. We can do that.
Dang.
Hey, we'll just get a scorecard. We'll take your top golf score.
Oh, dude, I'm not good at golf, so you got me there, brother. Like I just try to hit ball far. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Hit ball
Yeah.
far.
No, I'm just playing around. I'm just saying we're gonna, you know,
Oh, we can
competition.
compete if you want to be competitive, bro. I'm a competitive guy.
I love being competitive just for the fun of it, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, let's do it. We're gonna have to have a vote at the end of class on who's a better trainer then.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Probably gonna be you.
No, not at all. You've got more experience training employees and you know how to. I promise you, I'm not the greatest trainer in the world, but I'm very relatable with the students, and that's how they learn a little easier from my perspective from me, because I like to relate and teach based on them instead of just my curriculum. Like, it's always student specific. It's never, here's my syllabus, let's get to work, guys. It's okay, I see that you need extra help with this, or this is something that I can see that you're struggling with, let's work on that. You know, that kind of thing. I'm very adaptive. Like, I'm like Lao Tzu said, like, you got to be free flowing like water. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be able to bend around and also you got to be able to break through barriers that are, you know, over time, they take a little bit of time to get through, stuff like that. So
absolutely,
a little bit of philosophy for you if you didn't know.
Absolutely. Now, when you do back window installs, you get in the back seat with another student. You get back in there.
I mean, whenever they're back there learning how to do it, you just
with the hands, bro.
I'm doing the Fernin technique. I'm doing the backpack technique. I'm just gonna jump on their back and I'm gonna be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And they'll do like the thing where they put their hands behind their back and I use my hands.
Yeah, that one's tough. I've seen that and I'm like, oof. I don't know.
When people are shrinking, I'm like, hey man, let me show you.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I grab their hand too. I'm like, here, let me guide you.
You gotta lock eyes, bro. You gotta lock eyes when you do it.
Lock eyes, yeah.
Otherwise, I don't even look. I look at them and not the film. I'm like, you see how I know exactly what the film's doing? You know. But man, I got to get off here. I got to get to the kids and the fam. Johnny, you want to take us out? Get the final thought and close it out for us, bro.
Me or we should give the guest.
That's what I'm saying.
The honor.
Ask him the question, bro. Jesus.
Oh, okay. We usually like to end the show with little words of encouragement, a little be who you needed meets cut out the negativity, and also you're a little bit of yourself. A little just a words of encouragement, words of wisdom, a saying that you like to say. What would that be?
Okay, so I would say this. Shout out to the Tinder community. We're a unique group of individuals. A lot of us ended up here because we took different paths, and a lot of us didn't do too well in school. A lot of us were staring out the window, daydreaming. A lot of us got in trouble. A lot of us broke the rules. And a lot of us just marched to the beat of our own drums. And that's kind of what got us behind a squeegee somehow. I don't know how that works out. So shout out to all the Tinners. We got love for all of you guys. We're a brotherhood. And don't ever let anybody downplay you as a person or an individual, especially not with what you do. We're super skilled. This is in Spanish, uno arte, right? Este es uno arte. It's an art form. It takes your mind, your brain, your hands. This is an art form. This is super, super skilled stuff that requires dexterity. We are, we're all talented people. So when you tell people you're a window tinner, you stick your chin up and your chest out and you say, you're damn right. I'm a window tinner and I'm good at what I do. And that's what I got to leave you with.
Dude, I love that.
Bro, you know when he
said chin up, chest out, brother.
No real taco plug.
Hey, he's rolling them R's, bro.
Bro, he almost did, bro.
He walks up, He
Chin
walks
up.
up and he
Chest
says,
out.
"Que rollo."
You look him dead in the eyes and you tell him I'm a window tinner.
That's
I'm a
right.
window tinner.
That's right.
And you
Mhm.
tell him,
Well,
"No mames," and you walk off.
No mama's
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, you leave.
Yeah.
No, thank you,
Man,
Rob, for
Rob.
joining, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was about to say the same thing, man. It's been great. I could probably do this for another hour and a half, man.
It's
Super
been
easy
fun.
to talk to. Very great stories. Love your background. Love where you came from. Love that you're doing the things you're doing in the industry. Can't wait to see you at all the events and see your success grow, man. And can't wait to see all your videos on TikTok and everything, dude. We appreciate you being
I
on, dude.
appreciate you guys. It's been fun. It's been fun. I can't wait to see the feedback on the podcast, and
Yes,
hopefully,
sir.
maybe if we're lucky, Jay, some clips.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that for sure. I'm gonna start posting more. I'm actually gonna download probably all of the clips and just post like 1, 2, 3 a day from all the different previous shows, kind of intermix the newer ones with the older ones. I just got to figure out if the quality, because now I can actually, I've got local recording and cloud recording, which will make the quality better, hopefully. I have been doing a little bit of upgrading when it comes to the software and stuff for the podcast to try to make it a little bit of a better, experience for the viewers and for people that want to follow along a little closer and things like that. But yeah, I'll definitely send you some clips too, and all that good stuff. So
Cool. Looking forward to it. I had a blast. Super fun.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, I guess that's it for the Dark
All right.
Truth podcast. Johnny,
Well,
got any final words?
that's it, man. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Hold
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Hold on. I'm gonna beat you at Tinder battles.
Oh, this motherfucker. All right, Rob. I appreciate
Jay.
you being on, brother. Y'all
Thank
have a
you.
good one.
Have a good night.
See you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.